Welcome everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the trading session. Today is April 17th. We're gonna be trading the Nasdaq. For anyone in the recording, we're gonna start with the top down in just a second. Hold on, let me just get rid of this. Okay. We're also currently joined here till 10:30. Fortez is here with us. So
Hello.
yo. I hope you guys can hear him. So I currently switched to AirPods since I bought the.
Guys, don't be like
Who?
don't be like me. Follow rules.
Yo, welcome. Good afternoon, Mohammed. Yo, Furfu, what's good? Inward, you're new here. Good morning. JP, yeah, I also. Okay, so good afternoon, JP. Okay, we're gonna be starting with the top down in a few. So currently on the Apex accounts, I'm up. They actually did this new thing, Apex Trader Funding, where you can see your evals and your charts separately, and I kind of like this. I dig with it. Look at this eval and PAs. And if we go to the eval chart, yeah, there's really not much you can say. I have 3 past evals. I still have to activate them. And yeah, I have 6 PA, so that in total is 9 funded accounts. And there's there's the Sick Sister account here.
Sick uncle.
Sick uncle. At 800, only day 1. So we'll see how today will go. I'm expecting a range here, and possibly the delivery of the 1-to-1. Okay. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm gonna wait a little bit. There's only so there's 20 people here, and probably 25 I'll start top down. Today there was no Dave stream, so we started at 10 a.m. Let's see. So on the weekly here, we tapped into this little wick, a bullish wick here. This is a hidden S&D that's starred in the playlist. I'm expecting this to give us a 1-to-1. But you have to understand we could spend another week in here until it actually comes. It delivers.
But it delivered.
It delivered already.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. On the daily, I didn't see. So this delivered. We also have the double top here, which meant that we were gonna run this low, and possibly even this one. But let's see. And this red line here I have for running this low, because if we cook this low, we're also gonna cook this low, and this is like 170 points apart. Okay, so on the weekly, okay, let me get rid of this, let me get rid of this, so let me get rid of everything, in fact. Okay, so we have this little fract on the daily. I would expect price coming into, but we also have this imbalance, which is the first imbalance. Hey, good afternoon, Void. Welcome. Which is the first imbalance, and this is the fractal that sent price below all these lows. If we ended up actually breaking this fractal, I would consider price to be bullish at that point. But yeah, there's a lot of bearish indicators here. So narrative told us that we're gonna run this low, right? And we ran the low. Now we might get a push up here, up into this area in the upcoming days. That's something. Oh, welcome Forth is welcome, but you're here. Hello.
Oh,
Okay, so we have this area. On the 4 hour, we see we're in a bit of a range here. I'll go over that in just a few. So look how this zone looks on the lower time frame. We have a large imbalance here. Other than that, this is the origin here that we were tapping into on the daily. Yeah, this was the daily origin. So the last move down before price ended up longing. Okay, so I actually had an arrow here. Hold on. I had an arrow like this at market open. But okay. This is the 144 time frame, 144 minutes. So we have the bottom of the range, top of the range here. We could see. Hold on. Let's go to the lower time frame. I would look to see. Yeah, so on the 15-minute here, look, guys. Good morning, Ravi. Good morning. Okay, so this is okay. Let me just mark out this S&D responsible over here, which could be tapped also. SNDR. Hold on. SNDR. This is a really strong push down. What we could end up seeing here is the bottom of the range and the top of the range. How we doing, everybody? Good morning. I'm doing good. Ghost, how are you doing? Yeah, so the market open obviously pushed us a little bit down. This is the previous, so sorry, this is the last up move. I flush these lows. Okay, this was the high. Sorry, hold on, let me just high, low. We wick this, came up above, body closed. This was the first swing, and then after this one, we ended up closing where? Oh wait, you can't see this, hold on. After this one, we ended up closing above here. Okay, which made this low, and we ended up mitigating this area multiple times. I'm interested to see what price will do from now on. Hold on, 1 hour. Okay, this is the low, we wigged the low. I could see this, yeah, so bottom of the range, top of the range, so we just end up bouncing from top of the range and bottom of the range. Hey, yo, welcome, Razor. This is the last down move on the 15-minute here. Oh, look at this tap. Yeah, this is the last down move. What you want to see here on the 1 minute is a closure above the previous high. 20-minute last down, 50. Yeah. I just did the top down analysis. What you would want to see is a closure above here to validate any upwards momentum. So let me see how many swings there are. So we have this one here. This, hold on, a big one here. This was not validated. This was not validated. So 3 validated swings in this leg. Yeah, 3 validated swings. You had a good entry here. If you got in on the 50, but that's a really risky one because you have all this drawdown. You could have entered here and exited here on the previous candle's high, but this is the big zone, so I wouldn't suggest doing that. Just mark out the highs and lows here. Sorry bro, how do you validate a swing? Closure above last bearish candle in this case. Yeah, so sorry, above last bearish candle. Previous previous bearish candle. Look, this one. We have here this one. Close above. We have here. So no, this is the origin. Here you didn't have that have that closure here, and also here. Okay, seems good. Okay, so we tap the 50. The one-to-one delivery is just right here from that 15-minute zone. Bro, if price is fractal, aren't we in toilet paper people area in higher time frame? Hold on, toilet paper people area. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, we are the toilet paper people. We have a large down move, but that doesn't mean we're in a range. So bottom of the range, top of the range. In the daily. We could end up. Hold on. Yeah. I see what you're saying. So this could be toilet paper people, and then we already flushed them. Yeah. So we flushed the toilet paper people here. Hold on. Let me just. Yeah. So we flushed the toilet paper people here. TBP. Over here. We went below. Perfect, thank you very much. So you never trade a zone that's not validated. It depends if I'm trading continuation. But no, I trade the S&D responsible and the origin. That's my current trading plan. Okay. And you wait for it to get swept. Yeah, if it's not part of structure, I'm waiting for it to get swept. Okay. So this is the high that I would want price to be. Hold on. Toilet paper people are essentially the people who are buying too soon, trying to buy the dip and then being liquidated, and then you can see. That doesn't mean that we're gonna go up again to run this high. That doesn't mean that. It has to align with structure. We could still go down from here. Those are just the first people that are entering the dip. You see the dip here, and we have this little push up and then liquidate. Hey, do you trade the 5-second? No. Same, but I also trade the first 3 swings when 1M market structure shift is confirmed with body closure on 12-minute. Okay, first 3 swings, that's valid. So we have this up move. That's top of the range. We can end up seeing when one of these highs is ran, a higher time frame retracement, and then maybe a lower, and then a little lower, and then higher to the top of the range, and then lower, you know. By the way, welcome Daniel, welcome. And SS. Let me just put on some tunes. Yo, Marcel, hello. S&D responsible here. With a fractal. Let me see. Yeah. good sweep of that. Thanks, sir. Learned a lot from your lives. I did so good yesterday just taking the 50% of M1 candles whenever it sweeps. Damn. Okay. Listen, guys, if that's your trading plan, I support. But please backtest your trading plan. You can't be profitable. So okay, let me just get this out of the way. You can't be profitable if you don't backtest your trading plan. If you don't even have a trading plan, most of the people are just taking every entry they see. And at the end of the day, what's really important is for you to get an A+ setup, and only that. That for me is an S&D responsible, along with an origin in a trend. You know, that's for me the A+ setup. So backtesting is really important, as well as having a trading plan in the first place. 10:30 is coming around. Fortez, are you trading yet?
Say?
Are you trading yet? I hope not.
No, I still have not opened the Ninja.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I need to be distracted until then.
Okay, yeah, you can talk to me, no problem.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
just
see.
watching your live and Kyle.
Okay. Oh, Kyle's also live.
Yeah.
I will have to hold on. Let me go. No entry for me yet. Oh, Furfu, I will do that. Just a second. But what works for me doesn't exactly mean that's gonna work for you, you know?
Swings now, right? Yeah. There's no real more sweeps.
Okay. I just
This down.
yeah, I know. Sorry. Sir went long. Okay. So with this, so we had a closure above, confirming us that we don't no longer want to see a closure above here, but above here, above this high. Yeah, it is copyrighted. I just had to enable the sound so you can hear Fortez. My bad. Okay, this is the first imbalance here. Protected high getting closer, loving it. Yeah, protected lows and highs being closer. Okay, wait. I said I'm gonna show you my perfect entry, right? This is one of my A+ setups. Hold on. Higher time frame S&D or origin. Tapped, flipped, and skabeeped. You feel me? That's one of my perfect A+ setups. Is it a blind? Well, not exactly, Herman. It's not a. Okay, so in a perspective of the right side, right? You're basically limiting the 50%, yeah, with no confirmation. But you have the confirmation of running this low, being on a higher time frame POI, and the 50% is the most likely to hit. That's my. And so let me just repeat. What works for me might not work for you. So Just had to get that out of the way. Okay, so we ended up trading above that high. But the 5-minute high is all the way up here. So I'll just mark this out. So that high, okay. Can you show us an example? Okay, for example, this is tapping in a higher time frame POI, okay? Oh, well, I'm not gonna use that because you can use it as okay, look. I'll try to take this. Okay, so we have this area over here, right? What ended up happening, we tapped the 50%, okay? And what I like to see is a reversal. This I would not consider a flip here. I would like to see price to get above the previous protected high, which is all the way up here. And after that, we got the tap of the 50% and it went. Same with here. This is a higher time frame, so origin and bottom of the range. If this ended up tapping here the 50%, I would not take it because it's too much risk. 20 points, but it's still not 1030 yet. So, for example, what I like to see is the tap here and the delivery. But this could just be delivering the higher time frame 15-minute up move for them to be shorting. Okay, this could be this trading up above this high could be a retracement on a higher time frame, and we could end up shifting lower, but that's highly unlikely, but because we're in the bottom of the range. You have to know your probabilities. With that said, I would still hold on. We ended up reacting from this 5-minute zone, right? Yeah. This did not close above this high. Just saying. No closure. Now I'm gonna open up NinjaTrader because it's almost 10:30, and you should too for this. Okay, so we got the closure. Where's the control center? Okay, I just opened up my NinjaTrader. All right, let's see. So I would mark out this area. Yo, Roombeats, welcome. Hey. Hey. Last 50% going for the one. Last 50%. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yo, Jawali. Hello, welcome. But you could have also targeted here. But it would be negative RR. But you know, sometimes it's better to be conservative. Is the previous candle is low, so previous bullish candle is low. Look at how this tapped. Sometimes in my backtesting of 150 trades, hold on guys, sometimes price can deliver the low of that candle, not the one-to-one from the whole area. Hello everybody. Hello Junior. Hello Vuiso. Hello Yash. Welcome. So I do not stream every day, but I try to. Interesting. Morning DTFX family. Hey, welcome Dan. Welcome. Yeah, so just like I said, sometimes the one-to-one here. Yeah, but this delivered. Okay. Sometimes the one-to-one does not deliver. Just saying. Hmm, 80 points here. Yo, game! Sweet, first TP hit. Hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. One-to-one just delivered. I marked the same zone. Hey, beautiful. I had it marked here because I knew it could still. This is so. I love seeing, so structure here. Okay, this is structure. Low, high, low, high, low. What I love seeing is price tapping the swing above the flip, closing above, coming up back to the zone and going. That's what I like to see. That doesn't necessarily mean it will do that, but that's what I like to see. And just a disclaimer, oh da fult. Just a disclaimer. I also want to say, so this is not financial advice. I hope you know this is not financial advice. Everything that I say is just my personal outlook of the markets, and is not considered a financial advice. If you need financial advice, please consult your local financial advisor. I just have to get that out of the way so no lawsuits can, come to my way. Okay, just a little bit more down. Okay, beautiful. Isn't waiting for second swing better because of first flip fake? Yeah. Love that disclaimer. I have to get it out of the way. Just so you know. So this tapped the first imbalance here. Let's see if it will actually deliver the high. If not, I would like to see it getting filled. Let me just see the current 5-minute. Okay. I need disclaimer. Did you read it? No, learned it. Well, I remembered what Dave usually says, and I just piece it together like a puzzle. 15-minute. Okay, 15-minute toilet paper, people. Already ran. And this tapped the 50. I would like to see the one-to-one being delivered though. Oh my god, very cool. Very cool memory. Yeah, but you have to understand, our strategy is based on our memory. So if we can't remember stuff, how are we supposed to trade? Yeah, this is the 1 hour down candle. Beautiful, beautiful. One minute. Okay. So this delivered the one-to-one here perfectly. Ended up trading back into this range. And I was going hold on, previous candles high. I took the same short on them a while back testing. That's beautiful game. A beautiful short there. Missed my entry by a tick. The 50. That's your entry. Nice. What do you mean, why are you clowning Dave with that stupid noise? What do you mean? Red Dragon. What? What noise? I'm not clowning Dave. Leave then. Hey, Red Dragon, I just want to know what noise. I'm not clowning anyone. That just, you know, it kind of caught me off guard there a little bit. Yeah, we could see another swing form here, and then go. Bro, it's a meme. Oda field. Oh. I don't want to be clowning on anyone, by the way. I'm so thirsty. What you want to see here is the price to go above this candle, and then when it actually goes above and pulls back, come above that candle as well. But if we don't get that, we don't expect price to be heading up anytime soon. Okay. Four seconds on this candle. We will get it. I need my 1-to-1. Hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not claiming that anything. This is mean. Okay. Let's fucking go along. So, hey, bird, welcome. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Hold on, bro. Come on, man. That's mean. That's really mean. Mini price. Okay. So, you know, I talked about the retracement thing. You want this to go above the previous bearish candle. If this actually closes as a bearish candle. That was a saucy fake out. Let's go 1-to-1 on that M1 delivered. Oh, Well, depends on what zone you took. Depends on what zone you took. Well, I think Kyle took the same long. This one or this one. I think he does the buy stops. So I'm not sure. You know, every trader just wishes that this candle would just go up. 28.5 equal highs to the 56. 56. Equal highs here, yeah. You ran this low. The M1 candle that got engulfed. Okay, so that's this one. The one-to-one delivered. This is insane. Okay, let me put on some EDM while I'm here. Welcome everybody, by the way. This candle, I think you're talking about. The one-to-one delivery. Not a fan closed in. Bro, I had price, so the take profit at 40.50. I placed it there, and it did not grab me. It's kind of sad, but I think it will grab me now. Yeah, there's a high possibility. Come on, bro, just go up. Target failed. I had the take profit. Sorry. The take profits here actually. Bro, this drawdown was painful. But you know how to go about a body closure at a lower time frame? But a wick on the 15-minute example. It has to align with structure. So if so I know this can be trading up above. Oh, my bad. Trading up above to here. So higher time frame narrative is what's important. So yeah, I know this is a wick here. Oh wait. This may be wick in here and that stuff. But I just wait for my confirmations on the lower time frame. If I get my confirmation on the lower time frame, I take it. Oh, damn, that was a nice exit over there. I was targeting 45.50, which is the high of the candle. I was targeting this. Bro, can I? Yeah, I was targeting this, but I ended up closing here. Look. Because I didn't like how this ranged here. I don't usually like when price does that. So I'm really hoping we take out those lows for a double bottom, and then we will moon the highs. These lows. There's also this candle over here. Let me see if this was a flip. Yeah, this candle. I personally would not take this, but yeah, this is the bottom. I've seen this react in backtesting. Then just keep adding on runners on the pullbacks. When it drags out like this, I stay out. Yeah, when it does, I don't like when price does this around my entry. This they've talked about this in the playlist. So bro, I take out 179, which is. Oh, I see which low you're referring to. Okay. This is this on a lower time frame. Look. The range. Look. I don't want to see price do this in my entry, you know. I want it to deliver. This seems okay, but this is not the M1. Yeah, not the M1. I'll put it here. If we end up going below this, I would like to see a tap here. But if we end up going above, we'll see. Indeed, after accumulation, they can bring it both ways. Exactly. It's forming lower, all our left, right, left, right. I'm watching for the pop-up. Okay. I don't know what that means. The stuff you just said. Same old man here grinding the stairway to heaven. Look at this. This is probably gonna deliver this. This is gonna flush all of these highs. Yo, Tori, hi, welcome. Low resistance liquidity, run from ICT is what he's talking about. Hey, bro, bro, I don't trade ICT. Hey, Fortez, what did you do? What?
Basically, you know, I target 1-to-1, right?
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
way, my trade would basically just deliver.
yeah.
Anyways,
Just
I
yeah,
took that buy stop. You
yeah,
see, from
yeah,
the bearish doji.
yeah.
So
And
my
you didn't?
TP
Yeah,
would have been my original TP
12,
17 8 44
842. Yeah, okay.
44.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah.
But for some reason, I might not swear, but
Yeah.
I'm stupid, and
Okay.
I decided to move my TP to the previous candlelight that tapped into the 50.
Yeah, and you delivered right now.
Yes, but I closed manually like at 10 points or so.
Bro, that's still a W. Boom. Look
Yeah,
at this
unfortunately,
one-to-one.
I took a loss.
Okay.
At 1637. It just missed the 50 by like one tick, I believe.
Yeah, I took it at 829.25 at yeah. Just
I believe I lost just because it didn't tap the 50.
look,
I
I was
won
basically the
2
bottom
ticks.
of that wick if you if you look. I was the
That's
bottom
really
of this wick.
unfortunate, bro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Should
I would
have
not
just waited for it to tap,
but you know
honestly.
what's forming right now?
Huh?
You know what's forming?
Yeah, seconds.
There goes the equal highs, runners at break even, now waiting for the
Honestly,
setup.
I
Hey.
could have avoided that loss. Honestly.
Game that's for test talking, yeah. You could have avoided, yeah. But it
Just
doesn't
by
matter.
waiting for one tick below. Bro, so good.
Now, no, look, you respected the rules. It's
I
okay.
mean, yeah, I did. Certainly, I did way better today.
Everybody, I'll just take a quick bathroom leak. 82 viewers. No, I'm not going to the bathroom. 82. No way. I'm not leaving you guys to hang. It can wait. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Yes, the game. It's a Pizza Mafia English.
Pizza Mafia.
That's why it's so bad English.
No, it doesn't matter. People understand you probably.
Yeah. I just take some pauses between
Go free
sentences to
yourself.
think what to say.
Hey, Fortes, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I will. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Live scene. Look. Hello, hello. It was a joke. Sorry. Hey yo, SS what? After second swing, okay, look, so we didn't end up getting the bearish, sorry, the bullish closure up above this high, which results in just another retracement. This is a higher time frame one. What I would like to see for any longs is a close above this. That just made it a double top to run the lows. Bro dumped it when shut it up. Yo, Mickey. 70 points. Damn. Oh, whoa. What did we just run? Okay, the low of the range. Okay. Just have to check if we have anything back here. No, this is mitigated. This is a bullish wick. Could end up filling it. But other than that, maybe this. Okay, this is the last down move on the 15 and on the hourly probably. Yeah, on the hourly too. I'll just mark this out. Price marker over here. 6 minutes for closure on the 12-minute candle. There we go. Now let's double bottom, reclaim the high and moon ball. Hey, I would okay, this is the toilet paper, people. Let me just do this. Unfortunate what? You took a loss?
No, like yes, but the loss that I took.
That was the one before.
Yeah, for now I just
of course,
took like
of
one
course.
loss
You
and
can
one
ask.
win. So
Okay, that's good. Okay,
not
now just
too
continue.
bad.
Continue trading, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
but I
God
have to
for
go
one
at
to once.
16.
5 minutes. This was a dump, and this we were toilet paper people here. I think I mentioned that. Okay. We have this zone which ran the low. We could have a tap here. But the bigger zone would be here. That's a fractal on the 15 minute. That's a fractal, and this is the whole zone here, toilet paper people. Now it's restarted this count of swings. So yeah, we ran the low, so it restarts. But I would like to see still this come up to here, give you probably a 1-to-1. Oh, hold on. Okay. This was the 5-minute high I was talking about. We didn't close above it, so. YDNKHN. You can ask, no problem. I'm here. Hey, Fortez, I can mute myself if you want. So. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Let's see. Okay. Great. I'll get back to you. Just hold on a moment. Okay, what's the difference between equal high that ran the lows and equal high that made to be ran because the retail pattern of double top? Hold on, equal highs that ran the lows. So these are the equal highs that ran these two lows. And equal high that made to be ran. Equal highs that are made to be ran. Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. So when there's a weak high, hold on. So if we have this and this, Man, I'm sorry. I gave you the answer to the first one, but equal highs that are made to be ran. I think I could probably. Man, I'm gonna have to go watch the playlist again. Come on. Hold on. We might have something here. Trading knowledge. Video 5. Range protected low modulation. Nope, I don't have anything on that. I'm sorry. So these are this is the double top, right? That is created. If you see this forming, you could potentially see the run of both this low and this low that gave us this high. Okay, this is what I can help you with. But the other question, I'll have to go watch video 5. And if you're gonna be at probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow has Dave has the stream, so I'm probably not gonna stream. Could you diagram out what you would like to see for run to the highs? What you would like to run to the 50 for a short, then lower low, then up retest, the lower low, then long to the moon. Hold on. What I would like to see. So this swept the low, right? We're still at the bottom of the range. This did not close on the higher time frame, and you have to understand this is a higher time frame low. I would like a closure here. This is only a sweep, and what we could end up having is exactly what I drawn out: the bottom of the range and top of the range. I will see what price does when it gets to here, but what do you mean? You kinda just did. Have you ever traded the 30 minutes time frame? Nope. Let me see. 30. 30 minutes. So beautiful. Hold on, we have a run here. No closure. Ran this slow. To the moon to me just means top of the range. Yeah. What we could have is ranges here. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Jason. Good morning. How do you enter when we sweep the high and attack the first low? When we sweep the high and attack the first low? You mean this? So how do you enter a short? It's just a candlestick flip after the wick. I would not be looking to short this, since I would like to see a closure here first to then come back down. Okay, this is going up. I wanted to short this, but I'm not going to. I'm not shorting this. Even though it could deliver, I'm not going to, because this is a V-shaped recovery. This is a wick, and we could end up running the high. Hold on. Oh, so when we close down, it becomes a bearish zone. Bearish zone, yeah, of course. And after bearish zone is also an S&D responsible for the break of a low. So imagine this close here. This would be the S&D responsible and the bearish zone at the same time. Also, I'm not gonna, just like I said, I'm not gonna short this. This is too much bullish momentum going in here. This is what I don't like to see as my A+ setup. Exactly, V. That's what I don't like as my A+ setup. That's like a B setup, or C even. But yeah, got you. Thank you very much. No, don't touch this. But bottom of the range gets usually set. Yeah, of course. You have to run. It's ugly in this. It's ugly this zone. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you very. Okay. I'm trying to small sell stops to 34 and 33 at 34, 33. Hold on. So 34, 34. Cell stops 34, 33. Are you on a lower time frame? This could be toilet paper, people, bro. We can expect an S&D responsible to be created here, if we actually ran this high. So RPG trades improved so suddenly in our group and has amazing. Exactly, I have been watching RPG trades, bro. RPG is on a roll. He's insane. Just profits after profits after profits, like a lot of profits too. What Fortes? Yeah, so just like I said, RPG, yeah, going crazy, bro. He's passing evals left and right, getting them payouts. RPG trade. The group is called Charters Anonymous, and it's Dave's group. And welcome everybody new here. Okay. Let's see. Charters Anonymous. Yeah, he's just going on a roll. I see, hold on. Jacob, okay. A little lost here. But yeah, most of the people in Charters Anonymous are doing great. Like, I've seen them, progress so much. Okay. Another strange question. Sorry, what the difference between price sweep a low and price ran a low? Are both of them regards to wick taking out a low and a high? Okay, so if price sweeps a low, this is a sweep. Look, sweep means that we traded below. It doesn't matter. Okay, so look, in a context of this, right? Hold on, and we have this, and imagine if we have this. Okay, in the context of us having the narrative that price is gonna sweep this low, means that we're just gonna go below this low, tap into some area below, and then long. Okay, that's the context of the sweep. And sweeping I usually refer to sweeping the low and high to no closure above. Okay, no closure, that's the sweep. So if we swept this low, look, we swept this low on this candle, right, and then we close below. I usually say we take out a lower high. Oh wait, we're on the 15-second, my bad. Shorted 50% of 1045 candle, 1-to-1, very cool. This 1045, yeah, this one delivered beautifully. We can also maybe get this. I'm not so confident about that one. You really consider which trades, bankers left and right. Is there anything specific that clicked for you? No, just backtesting. A lot of backtesting and a lot of effort. And they've also gave us the homework, which helped me a lot. Look at this. So this delivered. This delivered the 1-to-1. And this is the S&D responsible 1-to-1 that I would be looking for. Well, my throat is sore. Bang, boom, pow. Good job, bro, with cell stopping though. That delivered quick, exactly. 30 points in no time. Okay, I think I answered that question. Shorted SS. That was a nice trade. Great explanation. Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. Prettier than. Hey, look. My personal opinion. My daughter, if I had one, would be the prettiest girl in my life. You know, if I had one, I would make her feel special. But yeah, it's really beautiful. That was a nice short. Beautiful days for boxes. Hey, you know what I can say for sure? Hold on, if I open this up, okay, and if I go you can't see this. Okay. So theoretically, right, you could say the boxes are boxing. Theoretically. Hey, NQO, welcome. I did not take that 50% from the origin since we moved so quickly into this zone. I did not expect it to be respected. But yeah, we have that 1-to-1 from the S&D and the whole swing. So believe me, my life changed after my daughter came into this world. I have suddenly this grinta. What? The grint? Suddenly this grinta. I don't know what you mean by that. But I believe it's it would be positive maybe? Until you see her high school swim team. Hey, I hope I have some good genetics, you know. I hope I have some good genetics. Let's see. So this delivered, but this is respecting this zone. How old are SS? SS if you wanna. Grinta is like you want to do everything in life to succeed. I already want to do everything in life and succeed, and I'm not close to having a daughter. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I see Kyle's doing pretty well. Okay. Nice, brother. I'm sorry about that. Hey, no problem. That's for SS. My bad. Best teacher of success is struggle. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. That's mine. No worries, man. Rules are rules. Okay, 80. Okay, let's see. 5 minutes. Went back into the previous range. So what we like to see here is swings being closer and closer to each other and forming that rounding shape to take us back to the top of the range. Okay, that's what we like to see. Okay. Gotta do the school run. I have alerts below low and over 1790 until I'm okay. That's great rules. That's great rules, brother. On the 15-minute chart, can we define the entire rising leg as a supply zone? No close below 17. Okay. So you want to mark this. You could mark this as a supply zone, but you have to understand we're in a range. Okay. I would like for us to get to the top of the range, you know. This can have a reaction here, but I don't think it's gonna be sufficient enough. What you guys are using sell stops and are not afraid of wicking, and yeah, I don't use it just because of that. When it's in continuations, for what I've seen, yeah, for continuations, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I've seen Dave use it, and he seems to be doing well. Not Dave use it. He taught us that. But I've seen other people use it, and it's amazing how precise you can be. For example, setting this candle, which hit the zone, and you could have targeted the 1-to-1 from the entire zone. But this is not continue. Well, yeah, based on the current price action, this would be a continuation, of course. And the high to be ran here for any bullish behavior is this one. Just had to get that out of the way. Stops are great when it's okay. So that I already read that. My bad. How do you add an alert, bro? I'm gonna check this. Hold on. I'm interested to see. Alerts. Okay, alerts. Enabled conditions. If. Okay, so you have some conditions here, which you can add. Look, alerts. You can add a condition. And yeah, based on everything. Okay, this is too complicated. We could still be going sweeping this low, and then I would see price going up. Hold on. Hey, inward yak. Hold on. So let me, if all. Okay. So we go to the NQ, probably 0 bars ago, price type equals data series. Hold on, it might be data series. Oh, you can set it on a line. Hold on. For example, if I want this line to be an alert, oh, you right click on the line, set it as alert, and just press OK, and that's okay. Yeah, draw a line. Hey, Hassan. Hey, welcome, brother. I took one, and not this one. I took this trade here. If it helps you, this is the only trade I've taken today. I'm waiting for my perfect setup. By the way, inward. I hope I helped. You draw a line, right, on NinjaTrader, and right click the line. Press alerts, and then choose the things that you wanna. Hold on. So this is the first swing on our time frame. This is the second one. This would be the third one forming. Now we could see some bullish momentum. Same on TradingView for alerts. Hey, TradingView alerts are simple, bro. Like, so simple. For example, if you want this, look, I can just set an alert here, add an alert, and it's a really simple design, you know. I can send the webhook URL, I can play a sound, notify in my app, you know. So simple on TradingView. If you don't want to go to the struggles of NinjaTrader, you can just set it on your TradingView application. You can only need a valid pullback to count it as swing. This is a part of a lower time frame. This is not a part of our M1 time frame. Okay, just remember that. This is a part of a lower time frame. Which one? The 15-second probably. Yeah. Look, 1, 2, 3. We could maybe count this as a swing, but I'm not gonna go that deep into it. It's valid, yeah. This is a part of a lower time frame, just like I said. This trend. Is it possible to backtest a Ninja? Of course. You go on the control center, right? And what you do is press the connections tab, disconnect from your rhythmic, and press playback connection, and then you can. The only link I would share is from Trading with Hunter. He has a great link on the data. Ninja backtesting is really good. Yeah, you can replay in seconds too. Exactly. That's why I love it. Just saying, longing here would be so would be risky. Why? Because we have not put in a high from this low. We didn't put a single high in here, so I would be long in here. My A setup would be for price to go above here, close with a body closure and then come back down, and eventually when it taps here, I would look for a 1-to-1 here. Like, it usually comes back into this, gives you a quick 1-to-1 and then trades away. That's have you ever considered dropping a time frame? Yeah, listen, Herman. Oh, I would not really trade anything less than 1 minute because there's no need. I can trade it, of course. If I backtested everything and, you know, went through all the haggle, yeah, I could trade it. But you have to understand, I have to perfect 1 minute. Once I perfect the order flow delivery from 15 minute to 1 minute, then I'll consider, you know, another 1-to-1 long from 11:14 candle. 11:14. Oh, this one. I would look, SS, look, one advice for you, do not look for bullish confirmations on a lower time frame when we are in a downtrend, okay? We're currently downtrending on the 15 second, right? We're downtrending, okay? I would not look for a confirmation here because this is the third swing. And look what we end up doing. Running the low. Oh, this is really nice. This is a really nice run. Like I said, while price can still respect this area, this is risky. And hold on. This is the sweep. This is the sweep, look. This is the sweep tap, and yeah. I'm not taking this. Yeah, I understand, but you don't need that many scalps. You only need one trade. Look, I did one trade today. One trade. And it's all I need. All I need. One trade. That low didn't put in a new high, so no thank you. Exactly why I'm not taking this long. This delivered, look. This delivered. Almost. It's gonna deliver. This candle's high. Probably. I'm looking to see for price to trade above this. This swept this low. So what this looks like here is exactly this. And we have this huge expansion here, and then we come back, tap the 50, and put in that 1-to-1. I would only suggest you take this if this put in a new high. One trade, 9 accounts, it's salary in 10 minutes. Hey, Tiziano did better, but still broke some rules. Not too good, but not bad. Exactly, not too good. Hey, I wish you well. I wish you well. Thank you, thank you. I currently have 9 accounts. Looking to get the 10th. We'll see. So if we go down, this is the first swing. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. And we're currently creating the fourth. What we could end up having, if we don't break this low, is a break of a high and then trade up above. But this trading away just creates this weak low. Why is this low weak? Because we failed to put in a new high. This low failed to put in a body closure up above. This low did not put in a new high. Where would we need to close? Above this arrow. We would have to close above this arrow in order for this low to be validated. And this just swept here. This, okay. I could maybe see price getting up to here. This high. Tapping into this zone. We'll see. This is the bottom of the range, by the way. So, did you activate your accounts or standby after making? I activated 6 of the accounts. 3 are still on standby. So we'll see how that goes. Have to get the funds. No problem, SS. That's why longing here would be kind of risky, you know. And I would like to see the rounding occur. And after the rounding, I would like to see a high being broken. Hold on, I'll just move this here. I usually mark the arrows for the protected highs and lows. Don't you need to trade them after activating? Wait, don't you need to trade them after? No, you don't need to. You don't need to activate them. Look at this deliver. We got the sweep, and we delivered. I told you guys, this is risky. If you were trying to take every trade, and I said that we could tap in this zone. Bottom of the range flip. I would still wait. Personally, for a closure above here. Yeah, bro. What? Hold on. It's the LEDs. I hope it's better now. I can try turning on the big light. No longs, yeah. I wouldn't long this. Me personally, I wouldn't long this. You can maybe have the buy stop here. But what you can use also, if this candle closed as bearish, you can buy stop the bearish candle. After the initial one. If the first one didn't hold, did the second? Did it? Because I think they induce toilet paper people long. Yeah. If you don't activate within, nope, they don't cancel. They didn't cancel mine, and they're not going to. Not sure I'm following your swing counting unless there are swings on a lower time frame. This, yeah. So I explained earlier that these were swings on a lower time frame, right? These are swings on a lower time frame. I would actually mark this as a low. Yeah. And I also said we can have a reaction here since this is the previous swing, but I would not trade continuations because we have already put in 1, 2, 3, three swings. Yeah, no problem, Robbie, no problem. Powerful sweep incoming. Hey, would love to see that. Hold on. With Apex, if you pass, you must buy out the account with lifetime or keep paying monthly and decide which option within. Nope. That was busted in Apex Discord. They actually had look, I have okay, so I would like to show you the accounts. But yeah, they're in a past state. They can be in a past state as long as you keep paying the monthly fee. And if you keep paying the monthly fee, it's okay. Oh, I just got disconnected from the call since Furtez left. So this is still bearish. As I would need price to go above this high and close, and then if we flip, we flip. No, if you don't mind me asking, what are your qualifications to look for your A+ setup? So yeah, I went over that just a couple of minutes ago. So imagine okay, hold on, I'll go over it again. Imagine this, right? Hold on. Yeah, this. Imagine this. Okay, we have a high that low that didn't tap the 50%. We have a higher time frame POI here. And we have this origin here. This is one of my A+ setups. So what I like to see is a drop down back, sweeping this low, tapping the 50% after we tapped some major POI over here, right? Hold on, I'll draw this. Okay, so it has to be a big POI, okay? And I would like for price to tap into this, stop it behind here, target my my mental target would be the 1-to-1 of the higher time frame zone, but my target actual is the previous is the 1-to-1. What I also target, if this was a bearish candle here, imagine this being a bearish candle, dropping down, tapping the 50, okay? Hold on. I can't, okay. Tapping the 50, I would target the high of the bearish candle that tapped into my zone. That's what I also target. That's one of my A+ setups. Now I have to get back to the price. Sorry, bro. When I passed one account yesterday, they mentioned to activate. Yeah, oh, hold on. I think yeah, one of Trading with Hunter Discord just got raided. If you guys are in here, yeah, crazy. We didn't close above here. Do you limit order for? Yeah, I limit. I always limit. I like to limit. I backtested limits, so I know what I'm doing. At least, look, hold on, let me see. I know what I'm doing. At least 74% of the time. 74% of the time I know what I'm doing. That's my yeah. On Apex, sorry for link spam. Yeah, no problem. More info about the the accounts. Okay, so look, this isn't so I have passed an account yesterday, and what they send you is a link, right? A link on your mail. Hold on. Look, you have passed your Apex blah 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 account activation steps, your performance funded account. They basically say, yeah, you have to do it within 48 hours. But that's, I think, after signing it. You don't have to pass it right away. You can leave it leave it there. By the way, if this closes below, this is the S&D responsible for the break of this low, and I would like to see. Oh, we end up tapping the 744. This is our higher time frame POI, right? Look at this. 13 points, 14 points. When you target the high of the previous candle, do you still leave your stop behind the zone? Yeah, of course. So this is the zone, right? Tapped, and when I take the long, right? Stops behind here. Targeting the 1-to-1 or the high of the candle. Stops are still behind here. It's just to squeeze out more RR. Okay. I would like to see price come up to here. This is the S&D responsible. Nice price action, by the way. Not bad. Toilet paper people over here. Toilet paper people got smoked. Sergica, do you go break even or you're all in with a 1-to-1. Win or lose. Win or lose, because I know my win percentage is pretty high. Do you wait to see the momentum and limit last minute, or do you pre-order? I pre-order, but I wait to see what the momentum brings to my zone. So here, I would have not entered. I didn't enter on this zone. I wanted to, but I didn't, because the momentum was going up. And I know going against that momentum can bring me a loss. I backtested this. So with the A+ setup, you want just sweep, not close under second protected high. Sweep. Yeah. So hold on. Sweep, not close. It doesn't matter. It can be a close too. I was talking about that. So when we come below this low, it doesn't matter if it's a body closure or a wick. I just like my zone to be tapped at the 50%, and then I limit the 50%. That's what I like to see. A small zone. Usually it's not a part of structure. If you look, hold on. If you look here, okay, we had this push, but this is not a part of structure. Hold on. Man, okay. Let me drink some. Hey, no problem, Adrian. I would like to give you a live example of my A+ setup. The one that I talked about, but I can give you an example here. This was my A+ setup. We tapped into the zone. 50% is here. I longed the 50%. I took profit. Not sure if you answered, but you said the limit order last second. No. Well, sometimes it depends on how how quick I analyze. But yeah, when I see this, I have my order here. For example, look, I have my order here. For example, when price comes up to here, I want to see it come relatively slowly. I would not want to see one big bullish candle coming into this zone, okay? Do you understand where I'm going with this? I don't want to see a lot of volume against my zone, because I'm basically trading against it, against the move. If the move wants to go that way, sure, go. But without me, I don't want to be caught in that. I got caught in a lot of trades like that. Momentum is also kind of important with this. You can backtest it. Where's that inverse powerful Joe account when you need him? They've just tweeted. I'm still confused between using the 50%, the S&D responsible, and the origin of the move. I hope to understand one day while backtesting. So you just, when you backtest, okay, look what brings you the most win rate. So for example, if it's tapping the S&D responsible or tapping the 50%, what do you feel comfortable with? Do you feel comfortable with having 20 points of stop loss, or do you feel comfortable with longing the 1-to-1 from the S&D responsible? Do you feel comfortable with having only 7 points? It depends on the situation, right? Or would you be comfortable with having 15 points of drawdown? By the way, price can still go all the way down to here and then deliver, but that's really unlikely. But you can see it in the markets. Okay, that's good. Okay, we have the S&D responsible. Price tapped our zone here. This is okay. Inward, was that okay? and then have to go through all the channels, Can I just alt click? Oh, I can. Nope, I can't. Okay. NQ gives us 1 drop more than flip. Yeah, this could be higher time frame toilet paper people. Look, we dropped. We have this. What we usually have is a break of this low, and then we could see some upwards potential. Room and beats POI is point of interest. Hold on. Oh, what's a POI? Yeah, it's point of interest. Yeah, my bad. For the for the example, you use for your APAS. Which point do you see the liquidity sweep above the 50%? Personally, I would look this low to be swept, but you can also see this candle's low as a sweep. It depends on I would look. I will give you homework. Go backtest this. Just go backtest. Look at flips and analyze them. Okay. You get to play. Yeah, I prefer longs, but I play the both sides. Yeah. Do you usually wait something to be taken? Of course, always. You have to wait for something to be taken. I will backtest all night today, no sleep. Hey, not that severe, you know. You need rest. You need rest to function properly. Trust me, you don't want to be trading. You don't want to be trading with no sleep. I tried it and I blew an account, but not, well, some time ago, you know, not today. Anytime now. It made me really prone to tilting. I don't know if that's how you guys react, but I usually tilt when I have no sleep. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait a little bit before putting this as the low. Ziga, sorry for asking too much, no problem. Is there a chance that you could make a video about how to approach backtesting or how to backtest correct with an example of trading highs and lows and counting swings? Hey, so I will actually hold on. Look, what are we doing right now? Are we counting the swings? Are we not? We are counting swings. We're trading the highs and lows, and that's with live trading. You can also interpret this in backtesting. Have you ever wondered or how come I trade so much compound? Yeah. 50%, 1.2 points, 30, 50, 70. I think he trades like this. So let's say this was the previous range, right? What he does is put the 30, 50, 70, and I think he scalps. So you see the S&D responsible being at the 30%, 50 is just the 50, and the 70 could be the origin. You know? Well, the origin I would say is here, but he enters on the 50, 30, and 70, and I don't know in what order or how so. So please don't replicate this. Do not replicate. Only C-Pope knows how to trade this, and I do not. I was not originally taught the 30, 50, 70. I was there when it was taught, but I didn't remember how to use it, so. Okay. Okay, beautiful. How long have you been trading DTFX? I've been trading DTFX for a year, but consistently learning DTFX with an actual method and a strategy when it comes to actually learning it for 6 months. That's when I joined the second time. Well, the third time. I once joined out of curiosity because the membership was 10 euros, and I was in there and I realized, no, it's not for me yet. And yeah. The second time was when I joined Premium. I joined Premium with not understanding the original masterclass. Imagine that. I think Dave knew I didn't fully understand everything. But yeah, please don't join Premium if you don't understand everything. It will destroy you. You will not learn anything. It's $350, so you will basically throw it in the thin air. You're already so consistent with a high win rate. Very impressive after only 6 months. 6 months of backtesting, learning, having school. Well, 5 months. I think it's 5 or 6. I don't know. It has been a journey and a half. That's for sure. Look at this. Are we gonna short? Hold on. We might. 5-minute imbalance to 15-minute. Oh, 15-minute looks kinda nice. 1 hour, okay. I'm consistent, but I can't claim that I'm profitable yet. I'm not consistently profitable. I'm just consistent. Because what profitable means, and Dave said that in a tweet, to get a return on your investment that's larger than what you put in. The amount that you put in has to be lower than what you paid out. And yeah, I cannot claim that I'm a consistent trader. I'm only funded. Okay, and that's full transparency here. I'm currently funded. I have not gotten a single payout yet. You're basically watching a road to a payout right now. But I have to admit, this looks pretty sexy. 10 accounts, damn. Can't wait to trade them. I'm gonna start trading them with 2 contracts, 2 minis. No, micros, 2 micros. But bear in mind, I could still blow the accounts. How do you identify a range? Is there any criteria? Any criteria? Okay, look. Okay, hold on. Do you think this is a range? So, hold on. when price is moving sideways, there's the criteria. When price starts to go sideways, that's the range. Two minis. DHS. Two minis. Yeah. Two micros. It will take a long time, of course. Basically 1/5 of the time if I was trading. Well, yeah. 1/5 of the time. No, actually, 5 times more time will be spent to actually get a payout if I was trading one mini. But you have to understand, if I have 10 accounts and I trade one mini, you know how risky that is? Do you know how risky that is? That's basically saying, okay, I'll long here. Okay, with not 2 contracts, but 10. You're basically longing with 10 contracts. That's 10 accounts, right? And look how much risk that is. Imagine this. Look, $1,000 of risk. So 10 points is basically $2,000. And while yes, it's impressive to do 2K a day with only one trade on one mini, which is 10 points, right? You have to take 10 points. But imagine the scalability of the account. So if you have 10 accounts, that means you made $2,000 with one mini on and 10 points. You know how much that is? Look. The trade, I don't know who took it. I think it was SS. I don't remember. Imagine this. This would have granted you, hold on, 11.5 points. That's basically a monthly salary, you know? Exactly, mine too. 1,600, I think. Hold on. Average salary, Slovenia. Before tax, 1,900. You're basically making a 1 month's worth of salary in one trade. Also, I'm going for 20 accounts because at the start of the year, I was telling my friend I'm gonna get to 10 accounts by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I told him. I'm gonna get 10 accounts, and look at me at 9 already, and it's April. It's April. Yeah. So this failed to put in a low. This is the previous range, but look at this volume here. Look at this volume pushing up. Hold on. Yeah, this failed to put in a low. So this high maybe ran. Maybe. Pretty low, yeah. And you're basically making that in one trade. Look, I have a copier, right? Hold on. I have a copier. Look, I will show you just a second. I don't think I can. Can I? No. I can't blur the accounts. Okay, never mind. I basically have a copier, so 10 accounts trading it. Imagine 5 accounts. And only doing 1-to-1s, exactly 1-to-1s. Oh, hold on. 505 Cold says, why not have one account and max it out, then get another one instead of so many at one time? Might be a dumb question, sorry. Your theory might be correct, okay? But you have to understand what you're doing is basically putting your account at risk with one trade, and you're making one. You want to be so look, the main goal of trading is to be consistent. To be consistent with what you do. If you're not consistent, are you really making money if you're not consistent? I think not. I think if you're not consistent, you shouldn't be able to make money. Yeah, you may be making like you can maybe make one payout or two, but with no consistency and no actual plan, that's really dumb. I don't think you'll get far. That's, you know, you gotta love the rules. I got 2 accounts so far. Will get more only when I get the first payout, and that's exactly a strategy you can use. Exactly the strategy you can use. Thanks a lot, man, for the great stream, your transparency, and for answering questions. You're helping a lot with understanding Dave's concept. Unfortunately, I got to go. I'll watch the rest later. Hey, you have to watch the playlist. Watch it until you can't no more. Exactly. If you're consistent, you have to DLN. If you're consistent, you can pass them all at once. Imagine that. Imagine if you're actually consistent, you can pass 20 accounts. It doesn't matter how many accounts you got. If you're consistent, you're gonna pass the accounts and get a payout. But with no consistency, and some of the firms right now are actually requiring you to be consistent. Like Apex. Apex does not want people like 505 Gold. Look, I know you're not. So theoretically speaking, you know, does not want people like that to maxing out accounts and you know, getting the payout, because that's the easy way, right? You're gonna get a return on your investment anyways. I think Apex has a really good explanation on why you shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, I hope I helped you with that. So yeah, this is the weak high. I would expect it to be broken, but look how this reacted. Hey man, great work with the streams. Appreciate. Hey, thank you, Lance. Thank you. And by the way, no problem. 505. Bro, I recently made $9 investment. I bought a Bluetooth adapter for my PC, a USB one. €9, and it's the greatest investment I have ever done, because now I can, you know, do everything with my head. I get it now. You have to learn a profitable one kick. You can choose how much you'll earn, and it can be an absurd amount of money. It can be an absurd amount of money, but imagine that. You have your one kick. You see it in the markets every single day. Okay? You pay out from the Apex accounts, let's say $40,000. What you do with that $40,000, you might ask. One could do what one could do is get one live account with $40,000 in it, and be risking 0.5% or so, and trade the live funds, right? What other could do, take 4 live accounts. You can, by the way, look, that's a feature. You can put it in the real broker with 4 accounts. You can have 4 live accounts trading at the same time with a copier. 4 $10,000 accounts, just like you traded it now, but with less risk and the same reward. You know, I hope you're basically diversifying your portfolio, which is what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to create a live account of like $10,000, and when I pay out, theoretically, I will put $10,000 in a live account. It doesn't matter what live account. It matters to me that I have the access of the 1 minute, and I can trade on TradeObate. Sorry, TradeObate. On TradingView. I was looking at interactive brokers. Futures are so heavy on the tax. I think like it's an absurd percentage. Build your own account, exactly like Dave. Taxes on future profits in Slovenia. Let's see. I am Slovenian trader. Okay. And okay. And it doesn't exist no more. DM me here. I'm also from Slovenia. Okay, so nobody know. Move to Dubai, get a residence, and pay 0%. You know how hard it is to get a residence in Dubai? So, with getting a residence in Dubai, you have to either create a free zone company or have a house there worth more than, I don't know how many dirhams, like millions. 1 million dirhams, I think it is, which is like $500,000. That's the only two that you can actually obtain a residence there. What you can also do is get a temporary visa. You have to be accepted for the visa. You have to have a free zone there, free zone company. You have to be there for more than 160 days. It doesn't matter. 9%. 9%. You know how low is that? 9% is nothing compared to 50% here. Imagine if withdrew $100,000. You know how much would go to the country? Like currently at the $100,000, so euros, I would have to pay 24 plus 50% of over 75k, which is like 20. Hold on, 25. So I would have to pay 40k in taxes. But if I withdrew $200,000, I would have to pay $100,000 in taxes. 9%. I think it's the consumer or the corporate tax, or just use crypto. Europe is actually doing. There's 80 people here and only 8 likes. Tap the like button, guys, and tap the subscribe button. It'll help me out a lot with the algorithm and everything to reach more people. It's actually 25 likes. Come on, guys, tap it. Tap the like button. Everyone here. I want to see every one of you tap it. Moving to Dubai is pretty nice, by the way. I can rinse Top Step. I can't rinse Top Step anymore from where bro, I can't even trade Top Step. Like, what is this? I'm from Slovenia. Italy, the country next to me, can trade with Top Step. Austria, the country above me, can trade Top Step. Croatia, country besides me, can trade Top Step. But no. Slovenia, you can't trade Top Step. Hey. I was thinking of Bull and Ox. Bro, they're banning prop firms from Europe. No, I'm from Spain and I trade Top Step. Yeah, it's either Top Step or Apex. I haven't seen anyone, do anything else. Or Bull and Ox, guys. Bull and Ox. Check out Bull and Ox. What are the taxes in Croatia? In Croatia, they're pretty low. They're lower than Slovenia, and you have Croatia is really beautiful. But I would suggest you this is one of your vacation homes or destinations. Croatia is really, really nice. Look. Croatia's beaches and seashores are so nice, and you can like rent a boat. By the way, this is ranging. Here. Bottom of the range. Top of the range. Bottom of the range. I hope you know. Hold on. Funded. Yeah, Bolanox is pretty good. Croatia's one of Furfu, another here from Spain. Hey, nice to see Spanish people here. My funded futures is not MFF. I wouldn't recommend it. For Shizzle, I'd rather go to Europe than Argentina. Yeah. Hello Ziga, I have been to Slovenia. Beautiful country, nice people. Exactly. Slovenia is also pretty safe. Slovenia is one of the safest countries in Europe. I think. Or maybe yeah, I would say it's pretty safe. Not sure if it's available in Slovenia. I don't know. I have to check it out. Taxes in France are mad crazy. Need to look for profitable destinations. Cyprus. Hey, at Louis, nice to see Spanish people trading DTFX. Nice, nice. Spain is pretty nice. I've been to Barcelona. It's amazing there. Am I really gonna end on $200 of profits? 230? I might. We'll see what happens here, but I would like for price to get up to here. I think I sent an inquiry to Bullenox, and I don't think they Bullenox. No, they haven't responded to me yet. I've sent an inquiry about if I can trade in Slovenia, right? Yeah. So I trade them if there's an entry, but I personally don't see an entry here. Look at this nice accumulation forming, and then we see burp. Hey guys, another bathroom break, okay? Don't be mad at me. Hold on. Let's put this to live. Okay, another bathroom break. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. Okay. Let's see this. Where did it drop to? Okay. Let me see. Okay, the low of the range is here. That's an hourly zone if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay. I will put a red line here since this is the important low. Structure low. No, low. No. Red line. Okay. Nice, nice. We tap the 50 of the area. Still dropping though. Let me see if this is part of structure. Yeah. This swing is part of structure. Okay. But I would still like this S&D being tapped. We could see a bounce from this S&D. This is our previous swing also. but I would not be expecting any shorts in the other direction to run major lows. 50% daily zone tapped, of course. The daily zone was just tapped, of course. Hold on, yeah. Well, not just tapped. We already tapped at 744, already 62 points in drawdown, but I would look for this candle to we could maybe liquidate it. Hold on. Okay. We could end up going through that low. Depends. Price doesn't seem to give us any rejection here. The 50% was here, by the way. What we could end up seeing is a rise, sorry, a trend up above to the 50%, and from then we'll see. There's an hourly imbalance below. Hold on. Oh, you mean below the low? Or where? Oh wait, you must have the adjust for contract changes on. Oh, I see. I have sorry, off. I have the adjust for contract changes on. Look. Yeah, I know. I just have it on. So hold on, let me see if NAS. Yeah, with NAS. Hold on. NAS. It's the same thing. Okay. I have the adjust on, so I'm waiting to see if toilet paper people are gonna happen soon. Like this, for example. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And run the high. I'm not gonna enter here on this long. Just because it's finding a confirmation in a downtrend. I would like for any long, I would like for price to go above here. I see it tapping it. Okay, maybe running the low, which but of course I would like to see some bullish momentum before we do. Yeah, oh, look at this. I'm just respecting the rules. Price can tap here, you know, and go. But I'm respecting my rules. But this is not a validated zone, so small fractal here. Just above this. I would expect this to be ran. No, sorry, this. Hold on. Yeah. I see it tapping. Okay. We're currently in a downtrend, in a big downtrend. And this is the high, this is the low. We have this high, this low, this high, this low. Also, hold on. 1, 2, 3. This is a part of the this swing here is a part of larger time frame structure. Just saying. 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I would count 4 swings here. The 5th one is in the process. Making. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and the origin. This belongs to a higher time frame since look, we have that break of structure here. Yeah, and there are also bigger swings. There's an easy way to tell if it belongs to the higher time frame or not. This is, wait, hold on. Oh, we have that imbalance here, the 5-minute imbalance. Okay, that could be another obstacle here. That's a nice 50% tap. This, I'm not sure what we ended up tapping. Are you using a different 50% maybe? Like this maybe? Oh, I see. Yeah, but this was already mitigated, just saying. We might, yeah. This is already mitigated. Which, yeah, it is a beautiful tab, but it already has some mitigation to it. It tapped the 50%, the daily wick 50%, nice move up. Yeah, nice move up. Oh, the 5-minute imbalance, okay. Oh, Carl ended his session. Oh no. So narrative tells us the first imbalance usually puts in a new low, right? So by the way, when you have scattered imbalances like this, where we have 2 in a row, what we like to see is the tap of the second one and not the first one. Some sauce. So expecting another low. First imbalance. Yeah, the narrative tells us to expect a new low. But you have to observe price action. Yeah, but you have to understand, not all imbalances give us a new low. Look, this one did. Okay? Does this mean that this will too? Not necessarily. Okay. A little candlestick flip here, but I would not take it. Only if it's not engulfed with another imbalance, else you will get a low. Exactly. Yeah, what Sam said. Well, this flip can deliver, right? I'm still waiting for my setup. I don't use, you see this kind of high? I don't use it personally. But you could narrative is still bearish, exactly. I can mark this as a low. Didn't end up closing above. Hey, Furfu, have a nice day. Hope you had a profitable one. On the higher time frame, exactly. Higher time frame is bearish, bearish. I'm glad that we aren't just dropping, you know, just dropping straight down. Oh, hold up. How many points? Damn. Nasdaq has been going crazy the past few days. Yeah, no problem. You know what? I'm actually gonna open the 5-second chart for this one. Let me see what's cooking up here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I know what to expect here. ICT shorted the top to win the Robins. That's why. Yeah, with all that with all due respect, all of that money came from the mentorships. The short. Oh, I got in on a sim account. Yeah, I can show you this. Chart. Look. Oh, if it will let me. No, don't hit my tip. No. It failed TP. Hold on. It failed TP. No. But do you see what happened here on a lower time frame? That's why I said I'm gonna go down to the 5-second. Look. Swings getting tighter and tighter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th swing. Oh, what? This is a beautiful one. You just have to observe structure, that's all. Thank you, the racer. Thank you. Oh, look at this draw beautifully. So we know that this is a higher time frame swing, right? This long? Hey bro, you were cooked. I'm sorry to tell you, but you were cooked. Caught that to pass. Hey, Eddie, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Voisil, Maruma, did you take this by any chance, or did you take the falling knife? Okay, so this closed below. Okay, this is the S&D now. Hold on, I don't want to see a candle going up. Oh, okay. S&DR. I told you to make it go up today. I'm downvoting this stream. I can't. I don't have enough money. Draw some bullish boxes. 1-to-1 is a money maker. Well, nope. Took one for $10. Is that on a live account? Voicil? Because if so, dang, that's nice. This is a little more. 44. Okay. Man, I'm starting to look for longs now. Oh, you could, yeah. But just remember, you have to see a break of this high, not this one. Yep, on a live account. Hey, that's beautiful. $10. Damn. If it's not that personal, not a single market structure shift. Yeah, exactly. If it's not personal, may I ask you how much your live account is? How much balance you have? I'm looking to open a live account, but just don't know how much to actually put in it. They've started with $600 and brought it all the way to $500,000, so why can't I do that? I bought 2.5k equity edge prop from to test it out. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. If we get that low, the daily low, bye NAS. We're gonna get it eventually, SS. We're gonna get it. And we're not gonna, I wouldn't say bye NAS because hold on. NQ NAS, okay. NQ. Oh, look, I'll use NQ. Okay, look. If we get the run of this low, we only get the tap of the 1700s. This is the S&D responsible. We could also get the tap here, the tap here, the tap here, the tap here. Yeah, that's all the taps I can see with the naked eye. Oh, also tap here. And the tap here. And what you could also see is a tap here, go down, and go up. You know? That's what you can also see. Yeah. Let me just wrap to the 1 minute. Did somebody say this zone? Hold on, let me see the 50. I wouldn't short the 50 personally. Yeah, I hope this TA is not predicting some war or something. Hey, me me too. Would love for NAS to fly back soon. It can, and it will. Unless we have like a really big crash, which I doubt. You know. You're in this to make fucking money. Exactly. You're in this to make money, not to be right. You have to make money. You don't have to be right every time. Alrighty. Oh, my back. Oh, such a relief. Accumulation should occur first, of course. With running the low, accumulation phase could start, yeah. Did this stab to 50%? No way. No, did not. In fact. Swear to God. Big sweep incoming, then V-shape recovery. Why do you think that? I just want aliens already. Freaking ransomware. Aliens and the market goes skyrocket. Hey, bro. Hope you're not long from here, you know. And during all this drawdown, could be really painful once we get to the low. I'm thinking of double bottom here. I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly though. No, wait, man. I only took shorts after I got back from the bus stop. Hey, beautiful. Oh, would you look at that? This is also the previous 12-minute area. Look, this here is the previous 12-minute. Also 15. Oh, 15-minute fractal, but yeah, the 12 minute seems nice. But I want 44. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 1778 broke. We never flipped over that with conviction. Then it's been shorting. Yeah, once we broke the low, sorry, once we 778, which is all the way up in here. Yeah, 77. Hold on. 778. What do you have there? Is there a low? Yeah, there's a low. We didn't flip a single time, so just shorting. Well, yes, you could expect accumulation, but that accumulation could be forming on a higher time frame. What if this is just doing this, you know? Did Dave just leak his account? Yep. David just leaked getting the 40k payout. I'm calling it a day, small profit, but still happy, didn't break any rules. Have a nice one, Giga in chat. Hey, Razor, have a nice one. Love having you here. Have a nice day. Did you see the deliver during the London session? Classic market structure. I will look at that. Hold on. Bro, can you explain me one thing? Yeah, sure. During London. This is London, 7 a.m. Yeah, 50% here. We went up, and 50% here. Flipped. Not this high. This high. We flipped. Came back 50%. This is already New York. Yeah, London was pretty nice, and this here, shorting here would be kind of nice. Have this tap of here. I wouldn't take any shorts after that. Exerzad. Sure. Go ahead. I'm waiting patiently. What's the difference between close, the one high with body or wicks? Wick. Okay. So with the body, we confirm this high as a protected high. If we close with a body, if we close with a wick, this becomes a wick high, and this is still the high, the protected high. Why? Because this closed below this low. I would like to see here a curve happening. Hold on, dude. Can I actually projection here? No, I would like to see this forming here. So look, we close here with a wick, okay? Low. We close this with a wick. What does that mean? This is the wick high. This is the wick high. For example, if one top down or other down move last night is a protected oh, what? Hold on. If this is a protected high, if this up here is a protected high, now it is. We closed, yeah. Okay. So narrative here was that this high is going to be ran, right? Because it's a weak high. But I guess price does not want to deliver. Yo, hey, for all of you that are not up for the day, how much drawdown are you looking at? This is not a validated swing. It will have to close above this swing. This is the first swing, the second swing, the third swing, and we could see the fourth coming all the way up in here. I think understand that's the top is the last stop and is protected because of new low, right? Yeah. So that top is protected because we closed below the low that gave us that high. That's why it's protected. Man, this is just dropping, bro. What is happening? Come on, bro. Weak sweep. Yeah, that's really weak. How many swings in this session? I counted 7. Depends on which time frame you are on. Which time frame are you on counting them? I tilted, didn't follow any of my rules and gambled into a loss of an eval. Will reset and come back next week. Hey Jason, if you're actually with top with Apex, you don't have to reset it every time, but if you do, look, I'm sorry that you lost an eval. I already went through that in one of my streams. The psychology part. Yeah, try to backtest as much as you can. So now explain me, if we close the high with one wick, is a valid top, or do we need? We have to get the body. The body. That's what I look for personally. This is already mitigated, isn't it? Yeah. This is mitigated, this area. If you were trading from the 50%, I would not be. Hold on. Yeah, this is mitigated. So we counted how many swings? Three, yeah. No problem. 1 minute time frame. Yeah, this move is a part of hold on. The 5. It would be time for a reversal, right? We made so many swings along the way. 1, but this is not 2. Yeah. On the 1 minute we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the 6th one. I would expect for price to look. When you're counting swings, just zoom out and you will see which swings are actually a part of that structure. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and you see how we're getting closer and closer. If we flip, then it turns out to be fake. I'm gonna cry. It could be fake. By the way, when you're backtesting, mark out the S&D responsible zones along the way, and watch. This is just falling. Does this know how to stop? Like, hello? I didn't come here to watch World War III happen on my chart. For me, we're gonna merge maybe a scalp. Yeah, I would suggest a scalp, but anything higher would be higher time frame. So this is still the high that we need to close for the bullish flip on 1 minute. I would not take any of these small moves here. You could. Okay. At 17,613, it will be 1,000 points from the top. Most of our reversals in the uptrending market have been 800 to 1,100 reversals max. I'm watching that area. Hey, you better watch it. If you were actually backtested that, then watch that area. This is dropping like crazy. Yeah. Is it really 1,000 points? Hold on. From the top, you sure? Try blowing on the candles. I think my blowing will not help with yeah, this does not look like it's gonna give me anything. This is just bearish. What? Bro. Hello? Jerome? Pao? Where you at? Any news for Friday? No. That's April 12th. 17. Let's see. 17 Wednesday PPI. USD. Oh, no news. Damn. Okay. Let me close the poll. Market crash in real time. I love this. Way easier to make money in a down market. Yeah. No entries though for me. Which is kind of sad. And this already went 50 points from where I originally wanted to short. So yeah, this is probably gonna run the lows. Doesn't look like it's gonna stop. This is at the low right now. Oh, we also have this area. Little small area on the 5-minute. Imagine us reversing from here. Would be funny, right? Because it's an unmitigated area. You know, would be funny if we reversed from here. There is bond auction. Does that affect the markets at all? Oh, holy moly, bro. What you doing with the markets? Hey guys, go look out your window if there's any missiles going over your head right now. Last high validated is now right that tap the SNDR. No, this is not validated because this bearish candle's high. Now this is where it gets complicated, right? I would like, oh, hold on, for price to get above this bearish candle's high to validate this swing, but it did not. Yeah. Oh, a little rejection here. Okay. Holy, we blew this high. I'm gonna stream for like 15 more minutes probably. This is why I asked, can you explain why that bearish candle and not the smaller one under? Oh, yeah, my bad. This I would not consider as the previous swing. I have it marked out because this bearish candle did not close below this low. Hence I would use this one. Explain structure. High and low, brother. High and low. We have our high here. I'm waiting. I can't explain the falling markets. I don't know why it's falling. I know that it's falling. I see it. And we're grabbing the low, aren't we? Oh, this is gonna be painful. So many stop losses being ran here. Oh, look at, oh, we just went through that like butter. Hey, no problem. How many times have you watched the playlist? Yeah, I'm in the private Discord. You marked. I can. A lot of times. Is this weakening the low? Hold on. Like 5 to 6. I can't really give you a number. This box is an S&D responsible for the break of this low. This was the last up move before price went and broke this low. And what that means, oh my god. Look. Essentially, this is the S&D responsible, right? And when we tap, we usually give a 1-to-1 and sometimes even the larger move from the S&D responsible, but you have to back test that. Weak lows are gonna run. Oh, maybe. Look at 4 hour. Nice candle, bro. But what are these candles? Look at these bearish candles. Now I wanted to say that this was happening, right? But this is retail. I don't trade this. Well, it could align with tapping this zone above and coming all the way up into here, you know. Mm, 50 points away from my entry. The 4 hour suggests zone unmitigated and looks like price wants the area bad. Yeah, Loki wants it bad. An unmitigated area somewhere in here. Oh, could be this down move. Let me check if this is... Yeah, it could be this down move. Hold on. But if this low is swept, I would suggest that this low is also being swept. Man, so many swings, bro. So many. Imagine a green candle just going up, just like this. CPI candle. Biden is not controlling the inflation right now. Hey, first time here. Good to be here, bro. Hey, glad you're liking it. We're currently trading the Nasdaq. Thank you. By the way, guys, for all of you new guys, if you ever consider buying an Apex evaluation, right? I would be thankful if you use my code, which is on stream and in my description, in my bio. I would appreciate it a lot. It will help out. It will actually help out with it doesn't cost you anything, right? And it will help me out with all the evaluation costs. Inducing thinking we're being gaslit into thinking that we're gonna get going up, that we're going up currently, and then it's just gonna. Hey, no problem. Oh wait, what? What did I do? Hey, what did HG something say? HGTA, you didn't say anything. Break even today. Going to skate and chill. Hey, I used to skate too. Hope you're gonna have fun, QWERTY. I used to skate and I used to ride a scooter. If you can see, hold on. There's like a bar here. Hey, HGTA, you're not typing anything. How do you approach a fresh 50k eval from Apex? Like risk wise, how much risk? One contract, one mini, or if you're not ready yet, 5 micros. One mini is basically 10 micros, right? And how much one mini is? 10 points. 10 points on one mini is $200. I just saw I had BH on, so it low. Returning got tapped, but without we still have some way to go. Really? But I like to have it on, just you know. Oh, I see. I see. Add trading with Hunter. Hey, trading with Hunter. Hey, Trading with Hunter, welcome. I used to watch your videos. I'm not really keen on. Look, I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm not really keen on you having that link in your server. I saw you deleted it, which is kind of nice. But you're putting out good content, as far as I'm concerned. Good stuff, bro. I know that Dave doesn't particularly like you. Welcome, Hunter. By the way, again. I just okay. How did you do that? Okay. We're dropping like crazy. I love seeing your reactions. Bro, I really didn't mean to have any of that in there. I have told people not to post any leak. Yeah, I saw, and that's really good and nice of you. I asked Dave for permission to download it since I was actually there. This is as bad as Slovenians get. I asked for permission if I can download the content since I was there in the premium while it was being made, and trading for 1 year and 6 months of consistent learning. But anyone who does now will be insta-ban. Hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Absent from 3 months absent. That's a long time. We're currently up $200. That was the first trade that we took up above. And this is the last account. I wanted to pass slowly, so did you guys see? Yeah, you saw it. I struggle with risk management. Just use lower lot size. I wasn't as active. I wish a mod deleted it. G2 is in premium with Dave, and he's a mod, and I'm sure he saw it, but of course I'm not putting blame on him. I should have been more active. But it was 1.5 months. Man. You know, the stuff like this happens all over the place, so can't really blame yourself for it. Hunter is a really good guy. He's trying to. I know. I'm sorry for letting that happen, Zigo. It tarnishes anyone who paid their money for the content like yourself. Hey, don't worry. I'm not offended. I'm really not offended. Look, I know that a lot of people who are downloading that are not going to be profitable. They're just not gonna be profitable because at the end of the day, if you weren't there and if you haven't studied the playlist, do you really have the capabilities to be profitable? You don't. Wait, hold up. So most of the time, most of the people that are downloading the content, they are not consistent. They seek other strategies, and they want the easy way out. And that's just not possible with trading. You don't have the easy way to win. It's the hard way and the hard way only. He showed us how to take setups. Yeah, he did. I have some notes still of his trades. He was explaining them in real time. Where's the download? Asking for a friend. I don't think it's available anymore. I do. Giga's box is the easy way to win. My boxes are the easy way to win. And people don't value free. Yeah, they just don't. Yeah. Man, I can't wait for that 10th account. I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. I want to trade it, but like, it's still really early. Maybe with one micro, I'll try trading all of them. I could maybe see this tapping here, but this is still a downtrend. You're basically looking for confirmations in a downtrend. Thank you, Burr. I've put a lot of effort into this. Yeah, people are trying to do that. I know people personally who are trying to do that. I average down and pass in one trade. I try to take it slowly. Try to take it slowly, just like a PA account. So I have more reps under my belt. %, the chart and DTFX studying can change it. Exactly. Hunter knows. No, my name is Ziga. This did this. Tap the 50%. Nope. Who leaked the videos? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Trading with Hunter probably knows, but I personally don't. Oh, look at this go. 15, 16 points. I just want to leave that. Where am I from? Slovenia. Europe. Yeah, this could be a long here. This is the homework long. So the first candle and the second one. Riga, nice to meet you, man. Discovered your live by chance yesterday and it was one of the best things that happened. Man, everybody's saying that. I don't know where they get from. Roombids, they got kicked. Yeah, oh yeah, from the server, yeah. SS, I'm trying to provide value, you know. I'm trying to show people how to actually, you know, how DTFX is used in the live markets. I know trading with Hunter uses well, Hunter uses Orenkos. Well, if he found consistency with that, that's okay. Everybody can achieve consistency in some way. With that accent in New Europe. YouTube recommends your videos for me, so you're doing something good for the algorithm. Hey, really? Damn. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know. I know it says somewhere in the analytics that it's recommending it to people, but I don't know where. I would love for you to listen to my music. It's really fire, but I'm getting copyright striked left and right. Can't give him credit. It's because I like the video. Can't give him the credit because I like the video. Which video? Oh, oh, I understand. It's because you like the video. Yeah, thank you guys. You're doing something good for the algorithm and for me too. We're gonna get this content out to everyone. Every single one. Hunter was the first one I found him streaming DTFX and gave me many tips where I started. Yeah, exactly. He provided value. The recommendations. Dave posted a tweet about it. 30 something people. About it. 30 something people. I don't know how much. What do you mean? Indeed, Hunter is one made me aware of DTFX at first, and that's beautiful. And I'm just trying to continue that journey. 30 people leaked. I also saw you know, people were selling the courses online for real money, like DTFX. Look, if I can hold on. DTFX Masterclass 2.0. Look, people are still selling it. Like, bro, what is this? What is this? I'm an ICT charter student. I was profitable before, but now, man, got the next level. It's like DTFX when I need. Lol. People are selling his content. Yeah, he can. It's illegally distributing, probably. I would, me personally, I would think it's illegally distributing his content. Yeah, as videos. Sorry, clips. You mean are you clipping? Yeah, I have. Hold on. Oh, I'm not gonna log in, but hold on. I have it all here. Additional, sorry, masterclass 2.0, the masterclass, the live sessions, but this is with permission of Dave. And the premium content, I have everything basically. Pretty nice. I'm watching the advanced market structure videos. I can't, Rumi. I'm not gonna stab Dave in the back like that, you know. First, second. So even when you are on his mentorship, you don't have access. I had access to those. I am not in premium anymore. Only people in premium have access to premium videos, but me, no. You don't mind me asking if price is going to the 50 right now? Could be. No, I got it from the link that was posted in Hunter's Discord. No offense though. That's the long I was waiting for. Yeah, just below low. It had to sweep the daily low. Why you have? Because I'm being mentored. You know who told me to go for 10 accounts instead of 5? To go for more? To compound? Dave. You know who told me to leverage less? Dave. Dave is actually still mentoring me. Bro, it's in the setup, look. I think we longed from here. No. It was this zone, but the fractal inside. The fractal responsible. We ended up shifting away from that. I longed using CSS, candlestick structure. Yeah, that's nice. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. You could have also longed here, this candle and this candle too. By stopping it for 15 points, you would have taken profit. Are you doing one? Hey Jason, I'm not able to provide you with that yet. Maybe one day when you have to understand, I still did not take a single payout. I'm still on the journey. I have, like I said, 9 PAs at the moment. I'm not able to provide you with one-on-one mentoring just yet. Judy the stinky booty. Judy the stinky booty. I am 18, going to turn 19 in 3 days. On Saturday. I know it doesn't look like that, the beard and everything, you know. But it's true. Oh, you look so much older. Yeah, I know. I get that all the time. The entire chat going crazy. But yeah, it's true. This was a nice push. 70 points, god damn. Whoa. I could probably think that people are gonna stop watching me just because I'm so young. You look 25. While it is a compliment, it's not. Thank you, by the way, thank you. It's funny because I could buy alcohol and stuff when I was 16 and 17. And I didn't even check my ID. That's not a horrible rate. You're profitable. Well, you're profitable for the day. Anthony, my journey learning DTFX was it went from, hold up, I will show you. It went from this, marking out every zone, expecting a tap. Okay, it went from this to structure, maybe. Okay, Ali, 0. I'm currently 9 at 9 funded accounts. I'm still on the journey. Hold up. So it went from that to actually taking just zones, random zones, to actually going through structure, to perfecting my one kick. For 25 points, AG, that's insane. Ali, look. This is my current state, Ali. No payouts yet. This is the current state. Everyone's telling me that, but try to be as professional as possible with streaming and stuff. Man, and I still have to study for high school. I'm gonna be graded in Slovenian literature. Can you talk to us how you copy your trades across multiple accounts? So there's actually software called the Apex Copier that you can buy. It's like $150. I bought it. And you basically just select the accounts which you want to copy and choose the main account and just press. So basically you're trading on one account but copying through all of them. Do you like this short coming up? It could be a short here, yeah. So a POI would be this, point of interest, for example, or this, the box. I have 6, 9, 7. Okay, did it tap you? Nope. What's a POI? Point of interest. Soon, brother, soon. Payment will be rolling soon. Keep up, you're doing good, buddy. Thank you. I like the structure that's being created here. There are zones which have a high likelihood of delivering. Can you explain? Sir? Selling at the low is dangerous. I'd rather wait for one things to be taken. Okay. This looks... Don't forget the video 9 here, by the way. Video 9, so that's... Hold on, I still have the old stuff in my head. We took out the low, which means the order flow changes. The order flow changes when we break a higher time frame low. I have the old videos. I think it was video 5 or video 7. Hold on. No, video 6. Video 6. The old video 6. Order flow changes, yeah. The price delivery. So price delivered to the higher time frame low, and with that we have the change in order flow. Yeah. I'm not looking for this short, because this already delivered what it had to deliver. 690 filled, beautiful. But I wouldn't be looking for shorts here. Thank you, Jimmy. Welcome. I didn't even welcome you. What's wrong with me? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. We could see a run of the highs though. At the accounts that I have to long only, I blew one fund that, even though I made money on shorts, was a right on direction. Hey, Jimmy, how did you blow an account? That's I'm 18. That's the real question. How did you blow an account? SNDR getting created, hopefully. Magic Giga boxes. I'm going to create a course called Magic Giga boxes. I could create a course of the Magic Giga boxes, but that would be rebranding Dave's stuff. That wouldn't be so bad because Dave contracts at, yeah, and many longs. High contracts can be dangerous. Hello Void, my boy. Hey. Rome, and they say romance is dead. Man, I'm vibing to Dave's playlist so bad. So we took that non-structural box bird. That was courageous. that was courageous, yeah. He has the balls of a lion. Sorry, yeah, the balls of a lion. Not a bad PM session though. Could be worse. Bravery. Finally order flow change, exactly. Why did my free space to continue? Oh. First L of the stream? First L of the stream? No. Suspicious crying. Can be short the markets. I just took a loss here. That's too bad. So you're basically trading the paper account, right? I'm trying to practice discipline on the order flow that I got tilted. Today order flow got respect your experience, sir. Exactly. Watching for failure below for flip. Oh, could happen. Bro. So I got stopped out. And you're telling me it just delivered. Man. I'm not looking for any flips here though. Order flow changed. Tapped and dumped, yeah. Big box is going from 1 to 1. Magic Shaker boxes for the week. Tap the bigger one, yeah. But you have to understand, I would look for flips here. Can you explain quickly where price is currently in terms of structure narrative? So we broke the higher time frame low here. This is the higher time frame low being broken, which means the order flow has changed. This is not the same order flow that we were just a couple of minutes ago in. Okay, you have to understand that. This is not the same order flow. We're currently delivering some other. So in terms of narrative, we could be shorting here for a 1-to-1, but I'm not really positive on that. What I'm positive on is we're currently in a bullish order flow, bullish trend here, making higher highs and higher lows. When did you start your journey? 1 year ago. How long have you been learning? Yeah, so 1 year and consistently learning. Well, actually, for real, 6 months. Because back then I was just drawing random boxes, hoping for them to deliver, you know. Could you explain a valid pullback I struggle with? Oh man, you're killing me. I explained what a valid pullback is already. Like, come on, guys. Cut me some slack. But the closure below, man, hold on. A valid pullback is when we close above the previous bearish candle and the previous bullish candle. I'm so tired, bro. I've been talking about this on and on and on. Like the first video. 50% of the weekly wick? Really? Oh, I see. Yeah. 50% of the weekly wick. Yeah, you're right. I had the zone marked out. Can't wait. Gosh, I was gonna get those kinds of questions. Oh boy, I'm getting banned on day one. Jimmy. Jimmy, I wish best of luck on you. I will actually watch your streams. It will be a very entertaining. Done for the day. Thanks, Ozone. Hey, catch you on another stream, okay? So we aren't bearish after all. Yeah, we aren't. The double top here. We'll look for price to get below this low. The Greeks are ruthless. I got your like for sharing. What a Hey, I actually explained what a valid pullback is in this session already. If you go rewatch it, don't explain it, just tell them to watch it. Yeah, but that would be you know, kind of rude. What's a playlist? Sir, what's a fractal? Sir, what's a validated high? Sir, what's a what's a flip, sir? What's a wick? What's a wick? I think you misunderstood. I got you a like for sharing what a valid pullback is. Like the video first. Oh, okay. Look, a valid pullback is when we close below, above a bearish candle in a bearish trend, and a bullish candle. Sorry, in a bearish candle. Yeah, and a bullish candle in an uptrend. This is a valid pullback, but this did not go above. So, but this is a valid pullback. What's a chart? What's a broker? Flips or farts? Flips or farts? Hold on, I have to find. What's a candlestick? Man, I'm really tired. I'm gonna. Hey guys, thank you a lot for joining here today. I appreciate every single one of you. Jimmy, I hope you get that account back. Box is ready to box. Yeah, I'm thinking this low, and then deliver the 1-to-1. But it could be. One day Hunter dared me to do a backflip after absolutely wrong. A broken neck. Double tops here, but we're currently still in a bullish order flow. This is the protected low. Thank you all for coming here. I just wanted to say I appreciate anyone. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Look, no promises tomorrow, but tomorrow day stream, so we'll see. Hey, thank you, Jimmy. I'll catch you guys later, okay? Have a great rest of your day. And I'll put on some music for the end. If I find it, of course. I have to study, Ali. What do you want me to put? What do you want? Which song? Okay. I'll let Jimmy decide which song. Okay. Jimmy, please. Tell us the song. Tell us the song name. 28 slogan. Okay, hold on. 28 slogan. Hey, thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Hunter.
Λένε δεν το νιώθει πια, δεν το πάει σωστά. Λένε ξέχασα από που ήρθε κυνηγά.
You did us the honor, Jimmy.
Αναλαμβάνουμε δράση, ανανεώνω τη φάση. Το πήγε στο Θεό και φέτος δεν το πες μου ποιος θα το φτάσει.
But I really have to go, so catch you guys later, okay?
Πολλοί φτύνουνε σε άϊχους τους κύκλους. Ευλογημένοι τα λατούχια κομπλεξάριστοι. Βγαίνουμε μαστεράρισμένοι, μένουνε αμιξάριστοι. Δεν κυνηγάμε το τέλειο, ούτε ευτυχισμένες ζωές. Ξέρω δεν υπάρχει αυτό, μόνο ευτυχισμένες στιγμές. Ψηλά
I love every single one of you.
έχουν χάσει φάση τζετλάκ. Γιατί αυτή είναι χύμα κράση. Και εμείς ρε μη Μάρτιν Κονιάκ. Τα σκοτώναμε για επιβίωση.